Welcome to Real Estate IQ Wisdom for Smart Moves. Featuring Jaya, the principal designer at Lotus Interiors.
So what is the process for staging a property?
Very first thing is when we get contacted by the seller, I ask a few questions as to the size of the property, when they would like the staging, to see our availability, and also if they're going to be staying in the property or it'll be vacant, they'll move out. Then from there we make an appointment, go meet them, and right from the start, I start seeing all the details, what they need to upgrade or any repair needs to be done. And in the meet and greet, we discuss all that. Also, then it comes into the time frame. If, they have lived in the house and they're going into retirement or something, and they've lived there for 20 years, and they have not touched anything for those past 20 years, we suggest, bring it up to times a bit. And because wear and tear happens, right? So, and also when they put the investment, they'll get the money back. And also appeal to the younger generation who would be coming into those homes. Obviously, if these people are retiring and moving out of these good school zones, that means younger people are moving in. So keeping their tastes and trends in mind, just upgrade the counters, upgrade little faucets, maybe just kitchen handles, the door handles that also make it sparkly. So those are doing little changes. We suggest all those things. And also, if they're going to be living in the house, we would first tell them to emotionally detach themselves from things, pack away most of their items as if they're moving out completely the very next day. So once they have, once we discuss all this, and so it's their homework, we give it to them. And meanwhile, while I'm talking to all them about this, I'm already done my homework about the area, the demographics that will be coming there. So some analysis, I've done it. So then we go back after the date has been decided. I go back to my office. I put things together as to what the house will require, what kind of furniture and how much furniture, and send the quote to the seller, get everything approved. And on the day of the staging, we are there, in the morning, the first thing in the morning. And just before that, we make sure that a couple of days before, I'll call the sellers and make sure that all the repairs are done and professional cleaning has been done so we can go in. And the day off, we go in and we start our work about 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning. And usually we are done by 3 or 4 that day with the complete staging. And so if it is occupied staging, the sellers are going to come back. We ask them to take the pictures of the bedding and, the pillows, how they're placed, the kitchen items. So when they start using again in that evening, so they have the memory of how things were kept. So that the next day when the photographer comes in or, a buyer walks in, they place the things back the same way. So, but in a vacant house, of course, it'll stay the same, but that's what we suggest to them. And after that, we keep checking with them, to see if there is any feedback from any buyers or anything that, is coming in the way or something, or if everything is going okay. So we check with them. And so that would be the process. Usually the houses, in my experience, have been sold so fast. We rarely had to go back ever to do any changes. So, yeah, and it's just we get a call saying, hey, the house is sold, pick it up.
Check the full episode on our YouTube channel and on Apple Podcast.